So 1, 0 I have tested. Okay, and while testing the point 1, 0, the result is true. So the result is true means now we have to show the arrow towards the 1, 0. जुन पोइन्टलाई टेस्ट गरेको त्यो पोइन्ट ट्रु आउनु भनेको एरो त्यहीतिर फर्काइदिने, फल्स आयो भनेदेखि अर्कोतिर फर्काइदिने. So I hope everybody you have understood. Mr. Bishesh Dongo, did you understand, Babu?
Sir, could you repeat it again?
First of all, did you understand this black part? Bishesh, did you understand the black part?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then did you understand how to plot in the graph?
No, sir. No, not quite.
I think you have done mistake. Okay, let's do one more question, then it will be much more clear. Now, please, let's try these questions, all of you. 2x is greater than equals to 3y. So let's do all of you once again. मैले भनिसके तिमीहरूलाई इनइक्वालिटीज गर्न आएपछि मात्रै तिमीहरूले यो अब हामीले सुरु गर्न लागेको टपिक्स मज्जाले बुझ्छौ, नत्र भए गाह्रो छ. So the name of the topics, okay, which we are going to start is linear programming. So before linear programming, first of all, we should know how to plot this type of inequalities in the graph. And already I said inequalities means a boundary line with boundary region. Okay, inequalities means a line, certain boundary line with the boundary region. So how to start this question? Okay. Let the boundary line be 2x equals to 3y. Now you can make x alone or y alone, that is your choice. Sorry. So it will be x equals to 3y by 2. Now let's tabulate the value of x and y by making the box. So Christy, please help me for 1 point.
When y is equals to 2, x will be 3.
Very good. Well done. Now, any others, please? Let's go to Amrita. Amrita, please help me for 1 more point.
Yes, sir.
Please help me. Help me for 1 more point. When y is 0, x is 0. When y is 4, x will be 6. Okay. Now let's go to the graph. In the graph, we have 3, 2. 3, 2 means somewhere. Let's go to one thing. I'll make this background as a graph. Okay, it will be easy for you. So the background, I'm going to make it graph. Okay. Okay, now I've made the graph. It will be easy to understand. Now 3, 2. 3, 2 means it will be here. Okay, then we have 0, 0 is here. Then we have 6, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be here. Okay, now let's draw the line. The line will be like this way, I think. This is the line. Okay. So after this line, now this is the boundary line. Now we need the boundary region. So the arrow will be either this side will be the arrow, or this side will be the arrow. Okay, already we got the conclusion that the arrow will be towards the second quadrant or towards the fourth quadrant. Okay, now how to show it, that we are going to test. So let's test the any point. So by testing, we can easily determine. Okay, so while testing, so here since the line passes through the origin, so we cannot take the original of you. Origin बाट पास हुनेमा चाहिँ origin टेस्ट गर्न पाइँदैन. अब तिमीहरूले अरु कुनै point टेस्ट गर्नु पर्यो. Let's say I am going to test here is you can see 2,0. So let me test 2,0. But it's not compulsory that you have to test 2,0. You can test any other point except the passing point for the given line. Testing 2,0. So I'm going to put in place of x2 and in place of y0. So here we are getting 4 is greater than 0, which is true. So now you can put the arrow like this way. Okay, it is towards the 2,0. So I hope everybody you have understood. Mr. Desan, did you understand, Babu?
Sir, can you repeat the last one, that testing, after testing, what to do?
After testing, okay, which point we have test, tell me? What is
Sir,
the
2,
point with the
0.
app test? 2,0. 2,0 भने कहाँ छ हेर त त्यहाँ? तिमी आफै चिन्ह लौ त बाबु 2,0 भने कहाँ छ? Please write in my screen 2,0. Desan, will you please write in my screen? Where is 2,0?
Sir, I cannot write. No option to write.
Okay, you can see. Can you see 2,0 here?
Yes, sir.
I have highlighted. Yeah, you can see this is the 2,0. Yes or no? And 2,0 while testing, tell me the result is true or false?
Sir, true.
True. त्यसको मतलब त्यो पोइन्ट तिरै फर्काइदिने के एरो. Towards the 2,0.
Sir, only false भएको है?
माथितिर. If 2,0 भयो भनेदेखि त्यतैतिर फर्काइदिने एरो, false भयो भने चाहिँ माथितिर फर्काइदिने एरो. Okay, बाबु?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
now let's go to the, yes, please.
So if we take different point, then the result can be different, no?
यस्तो हो नानु भाइ क्रिस्टी, लास्ट टाइम अलरेडी आई सेड. अब हेर है, तिमीले 2,0 लियो नि, तर तिमीले 2,0 को सट्टामा अरु कुनै पोइन्ट यहाँको लियो भने अब सम्झिराख ट्रु नै आउँछ. तिमीले यहाँ जति नै पोइन्ट लियो नि, यो ब्लू कलरको हेर त, मैले आई हेभ मेड सो मेनी पोइन्ट. ओके, तिमीले जति नै लियो ट्रु नै आउँछ नानु. त्यो चाहिँ ढुक्क भएर बस. ओके, you whatever the point you will take, okay, these all point if you will take, it will be true. But if you will take this point, this green point, it will be false. यो green point जति नै लियो तिम्रो false आउँछ. जस्तै for example, यहाँ एउटा म point लिन्छु. जस्तै this is -2,1. You can see this is -2,1. Now if you will take this -2,1, it will be false. Okay, so be careful. So let's go to next question. अझ हामी धेरै फ्यामिलियर भएको छैन है. अझ फ्यामिलियर हुने गर्छौं को लागि यो एउटा क्वेशन गरौँ त भाइ बहिनी. यो गरौँ त. के रे सुवेक्षा, will you please write in my screen? सुवेक्षा. I'll give mouse to Subeksha. Where is Subeksha? Subeksha, Subeksha, Subeksha. Subeksha, Subeksha, Subeksha. Yes, he is there. Okay, Subeksha has written let. Let the boundary line be okay. All of you, please, you can see the screen. Okay, first of all, Subeksha has written the boundary line. भनेको चुच्चोलाई चाहिँ उले equals to लेख्यो. Now just wait, Subeksha. Just wait, Subeksha. Now I'll make the table. Don't worry. Now this is the point, okay, which we need to tabulate. So let me ask to any others. Arshia, will you please fill in the blanks? एउटा box भर त Arshia. Arshia Maharjan, will you please fill the box, one box? Let's see whether you can write or not. एउटा box भर म यहाँ. Okay, she has kept the value of y at 0. Okay, y is 0. And how much she got the value of x? X is 6, I think. X is 6, yes. Y la 0 राख्दा x 6 आयो. So Arnav Maharjan, will you please fill in the next box? Arnav. Arnav.
Yes, sir.
Will you please fill the next box, Babu?
Sir, 1,2.
1,2. No mistake. Okay, Christy, will you please fill the box? Next box.
Sir, it is too small to write.
Yes. Okay, then tell me how much. I'll write it.
X equals 4, y equals minus 1.
X equals to how much? Once again.
X equals 4,
X equals to 4.
y equals minus 1.
Y equals to minus 1. Very good. Next. Now, next we have Krisa Maharjan. Krisa, please help me.
So when y is 2, x will be 10.
2, y, x will be 10. Okay. Now, let's go to the graph. This is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. Now, according to Arcia, it is 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6, 0. Okay, according to Arcia. Then we have Christy. Christy said 4, minus 1. It will be here. And oh my God, Krisa said 10, 2. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2. It will be here. Okay. Now, if you draw the line will be like this way. The line will be like this way. So I hope everybody you have understood, okay, the way of drawing the line. Okay, the way of drawing the line. Now after this, we need to test the point. So testing the point. Now let's test the point. You can test the origin now. हामीले origin test गर्न पाइन्छ है भाइ बहिनी हो, किनभने त्यो लाइन भनेको ओरिजिनलाई छोएको छैन। एउटा कुरा के बुझ भने यदि हाम्रो इनइक्वालिटीमा यस्तो कन्स्ट्यान्ट टर्म छ भने त्यो लाइन कहिले पनि ओरिजिनबाट पास हुँदैन। Okay, last time also already I said, if a line contain the constant term, then it will never passes through the origin. So now you can test the origin. भनेको x को ठाउँमा 0 र y को ठाउँमा 0 हाल। Let me write on the top here. Testing origin. Okay, while testing the origin, x is replaced by 0 and y is also replaced by 0. Now here we are getting true or false, let's say. So we are getting 0 is less than equals to 6. Here also we are getting true. Okay, the result is true. So the result is true means the arrow will be towards the origin. Because we are testing this point. When the testing point gives origin, I mean to say that is true result, then the arrow also should be towards the origin. So this is the boundary region. I hope that everybody you have understood the way of finding the, I mean to say, boundary region of any inequalities. Now let's go to the next. How to remove this? कसरी हटाउने यसलाई? सुवेक्षा मेटा त तिमीले लेखेको, मैले त मेट्न सकिन त। RCA, please remove that which you have written. Now let's go to the next. X is greater than equals to 5. So we are now talking about the inequalities where only one variable is there. Arshia, please remove now this.
Sir, it is not being removed.
कहाँ हटाउने हो यसलाई? इरेजरले मेटा कसरी मेट्ने हो? Okay, now I did, yeah. Okay, all of you, please, let's go to the next inequalities containing only one variables. You can see only one variable, that is x is there. So how to show the given inequalities in the graph? Anybody? Now you can make the table also, or without making table also, directly we can do. So you can start in this way. Let the boundary line be x equals to 5. Now, as you all know, if there is x equals to 5, then we have learned that when there is the variable only x and there is no y, then we need to understand that this type of equation is always parallel to y-axis. So we have learned this also, okay? So we don't need to make the table. So like this way you can write, okay, let the boundary line be x equals to 5, which is parallel to y-axis. Okay, which is parallel to y-axis, and PAS passing through 5, 0, because x equals to 5 is there, so 5, 0. यति लेखे पुग्छ भाइ बहिनी यो okay so what I have written you can see let the boundary line be x equals to 5 which is parallel to y axis and passing through the 5 comma 0 now where is 5 comma 0 5 comma 0 is here 1 2 3 4 5 if 5 comma 0 is here and the boundary line is like this way sorry the boundary line will be like this way that this is the boundary line. So if there is only one variable, now you don't need to make the box. Box sucks बनाइरहनु पर्दैन. Now let's test the origin. Okay, testing origin. Okay, if you test the origin, what happens? 0 is greater than 5. भनेको false भयो. Now while testing the origin, okay, 0 is greater than 5. So which is false. So false means now you cannot put the arrow towards the origin. Okay, the arrow will be away from the origin. So this is the answer. So inequalities containing only one variable. हामीले सानो क्लासमा चाहिँ यस्तो गरेको थिए यस्तो क्वेशन्स है हामीले के गरेको थियो सानो क्लासमा
Sir,
0 yes please
I didn't understand that that two arrows. How come there?
2 arrow Lord give so many arrow then
No. Why it is there? I mean to say.
now I have tested the origin you can see I have tested the origin okay origin means 0 comma 0 okay here I have to plug the origin okay so x is replaced by 0 हेर त x को ठाउँमा मैले 0 लेखे र 0 भनेको ग्रेटर देन 5 आयो अब यो भनेको त फल्स हो 0 भनेको 5 भन्दा ठुलो कहिले पनि हुँदैन फल्स भयो अब फल्स भएपछि ओरिजिन तिर फर्काउने हैन के अर्कोतिर फर्काउने ओके बाबु
Okay, sir.
but in the smaller classes like this we have done see here we will write the boundary point and like this we have done हेर त हामी सानो क्लासमा गरेको र अहिले ठुलो क्लासमा गरेको लगभग एउटै देखिन्छ नि this we have done in the class 5 6 7 like this way the same question exactly the same question okay which we have done in the smaller classes but now in the class 10 now while using the graph see along with the boundary line okay we have just found the boundary region so let's have a last question all of you y is less than equals to minus 2 all of you so how to start this question y is less than equals to minus 2